Would y'all stop making those why I quit van life videos? I mean, seriously, stop making why I quit van life, because you're never not going to quit van life. And if you ever do quit van life, you're kind of stupid, because with rents being so high and mortgages being so high, why would you ever quit van life? And even if you did quit van life, why would you ever give up your van? Your van is your safe haven, your place to go when you ain't got another space. You're not going to like moving back in with your parents. And if you're a senior nomad or an older nomad like I am, you know, it's no way you'll ever give up your van. Now, I know I'm moving from strictly van life to something I've already been living, a more nomadic lifestyle, kind of in slow mode. I'm getting ready to go back to my home base of Ohio for a few months, and then I'm coming back where it's warm weather, because I can't do a cold winter in Ohio. And I almost made a video. I almost got trapped into making a video saying, "Why I am quitting van life." But I'm not never. And I said not never. And I mean not never. Not I'm never going to. I'm not never going to quit. I'm not never going to give up my van. Yes, I'm giving up this van that I'm in, and I'm getting a bigger van, but I'm always going to have a van as my primary home, because rents are going up across this country. In Ohio, where I'm from, rents have gone up 20%. It used to be a time where you can get a decent little place in Ohio for maybe $900 or something like that. Now you can get a place that's alright, you know, but rents have really gone up. Paying your rent month after month. So let's just say, and I'm being conservative, let's just say you pay $1,000. Let's just say you pay $1,000 a month. If you save that $1,000 that you would be paying toward rent, you got $12,000 at the end of the year. I've done that several years, to use the money, my savings, and just save that up and saved up more. So when I see people making these, oh, why, I thought it was going to be that, I thought it was going to be that. Maybe if you got into van life only for the adventure side, to wake up in slow-mo drinking coffee, maybe if you got into it for that, I can understand how it could be hectic, you know, because when you don't have a fixed place that you live, when your house is a zip codeless, every day you waking up and you got to be thinking on your feet. Am I going to get in the coffee shop first? Will I get my favorite table? Is it going to be too cold in the coffee shop? Is it going to be too loud in the coffee shop? Is I'm going to be in my van in the highway, right next to a highway, and the highway making all this noise? Y'all probably hear the noise as my microphone is picking it up. So I do understand that there are a lot of challenges to living van life. I live in my van mostly full time, and there are a lot of challenges to living in your van. Loneliness, people talk about loneliness, and loneliness is not one of my challenges, because with technology, and I know it's not the same as being in person, but with technology, I'm on the phone with my sons, checking in on my mother. My mother's still sick. So with technology, I don't feel alone. And then I meet friends. I got friends. Like I'm a friend magnet. I ain't being funny, but I'm a friend magnet. Because I really treat people how I want to be treated. I'm not saying I'm always the best friend, because I have trouble following up with my friends sometimes. But I'm a good friend though. So loneliness is never a problem. What else? So the other day we were in the storm, and so weather, before I came to San Diego, weather was always a problem. Either it was too hot or too cold. I talked to my son in my home base town of Ohio, and he was like, it's 100 degrees. So I don't miss that at all. I am going back home. If y'all seen some of my previous videos, we did have a family tragedy, and so I'm gonna go home for a few months to help my cousin. And y'all know on this channel now, I'm kind of getting away from the subject, I always talk about cousins, my cousin. If y'all was to go back and look through my videos, and go look at some of my videos, it's probably not even one video that I don't mention my cousin. And when I'm mentioning cousins, I'm talking about several different people. I got a lot of cousins, and I'm always in touch with a cousin. So I'm talking about several people. My cousin with the tragedy, when I would go home to Ohio, there are like 3 cousins that I would stay with. And the one that was made unalive, her mother, I would stay with her mother. Or sometimes her mother would go to Florida and give me the keys to her place, and I would call myself house sitting. but getting back on track. This is why I never just talk in videos. Stop making those I'm quitting van life. I would say don't ever quit van life. Well, don't ever give up your van, because when you give up your van, you give up your independence, right? And I don't care if you find somebody you fall in love, if you go back in your parents' basement. I don't care if you get your own place. You can always have somewhere to sleep. You best believe you always got somewhere to sleep when you got a van. And you can always afford to travel because you can make your van your lodging. I'm at the park now. I'm sitting on my porch. And yeah. I don't know. I just want to come on here and ramble. I don't know. I'm trying to get back to myself. I have been out of it. I could still like work a little bit, but I have just like been in the zone, ever since that happened to my cousin. I'm trying to get back on track. But anyway, I want y'all to stop making them little videos talking about I'm giving up van life. Now, I did have a friend, my friend Gerald. Hope you don't get mad for me calling his name, because I know some of y'all don't like me to call y'all names and stuff. It's only because I like y'all. He was saying that he stopped van life for a while, but he gonna be a weekend warrior. So yeah, keep your van, keep being a weekend warrior, or taking trips or whatever, because your van is always your card in the hole. It's always what you have when you don't have nothing else. Yeah, don't give up your van. Don't do it. What else? It's such a beautiful day in San Diego. I know sometimes when you're in a van, the weather is everything. Weather can make or break your day. We had a storm here in San Diego, and I'm used to the rain because I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Ohio, and at first I thought, oh, this just rain. We rain all. That's how I do in Ohio anyway. It rain all day. But then it got to be a little bit more. And some parts of California are really pretty destroyed, and people are bouncing back. So keep these people lifted. So I understand there are challenges to being in the van, but I still think the pros outweigh the cons. I think even if you give up the van life, because I said I'm moving into a nomadic lifestyle, still keep your van. And don't feel like when you're in a van, you got to be traveling. You can go in slow mo. You can take the joy route. Yeah, you can take the joy route. So the reason why I never talk on videos is because I ramble. Yeah, I ramble. And I'm by a highway. And the highways make a lot of noise. But whatever you do and however you do it, always take the joy route. Life is short. We always say that. It's such a cliche. Life is short. But we don't really believe it, because if we believed it, we would do things differently. We would pursue our dreams 1 mile, 1 minute at a time, even if it's just a simple little dream. I bought me some Jim Beam coffee from the Dollar Tree, and I haven't tasted it, but it seems like it's going to be good coffee. And buying that coffee for $1.25, it brought me joy. So find one single thing that brings you joy. Thanks for watching this video. Consider subscribing, give a like, and take that joy route.